Also keeping you posted on this flight that earlier left Kabul airport with 200 individuals on board. We're told a couple of dozen U.S. citizens on that flight. The rest were all Afghan nationals. But getting out the tens of thousands, we're told, who still want to get out, that's going to prove tricky. Let's go to Lieutenant Colonel Tripp Adams, a U.S. Army veteran, Truman National Security Project member, very big on this digital Dunkirk you hear so much about. Getting these people out, and it would dwarf the numbers then that we wanted to see out against Nazi aggression back in World War II. So these are substantial numbers, Colonel, that we still want out, but no agreement on how we're going to get them out. Now, this jet today was waived to go ahead and fly out, but the Taliban made that decision. So I suspect it will be up to the Taliban to make future decisions, right?
I think it's still going to be very tough, Neil. You and I spoke a few weeks ago, and the holdup there was getting through the gates on the airport. Right. And now we fast forward a few weeks, and we still have a holdup. And right now, the holdup is, what do we do with all these folks who served the U.S. when we were over there and are now special immigrant visa applicants? They have no way to get out. Right now, I'm really focused on helping U.S. Army soldiers who have family in Afghanistan. So these are soldiers who chose to be American citizens, and then secondly, chose to fight in the forces which guard our country and our way of life. And they have immediate family members over there who also served the U.S. for 20 years or sometime in those 20 years. And they've burned all of their American documents. They've uploaded them to the cloud. And we don't have a process by which to get them out. Even if those commercial flights open, where are they going to get their documents? How are they going to get through? So that's what the coalition of folks, the AfghanEvac teams that I'm a part of, that's what we're working to help these people with.
Oh, God bless you, Colonel. But maybe it's just a simple question here, maybe a dumb one at that. But this notion that we don't have a State Department there or American personnel there to check or write off on this paperwork, whatever it is. Taliban is the one calling the shots, and that worries me.
That's the crux, Neil. And I'm encouraged to hear the president and to hear Congress talk about, we're all in agreement. We have a commitment to these people. They helped us, they fought alongside us, and we have said we will take care of you and we will get you out. So what's the next steps to do that? If we've told them, hey, we can't, you have to have a visa to get out, and that's our agreement with the Taliban, then how are we going to get them those visas? It's been 9 days now since we left on August 31st, and we're still waiting to hear that plan. So I'm hoping to hear that plan. I'm looking forward to it. All the organizations that we work with are cooperating with the State Department, and we've continued to emphasize that, and we're here to help to get our allies out who fought alongside us.
How many people do you think we're talking about, Colonel?
Neil, I think from the State Department's own numbers, there were 17,000 SIVs in process. It's still unclear exactly how many we got out of those, but you figure probably like 10,000 at least left over with their families. So you're looking at 40 to 60,000 people who have already been vetted. Now, let's be clear, they had to be vetted just to serve alongside us in Afghanistan. And now they're getting vetted again through the SIV process. And we don't have a way to help them. I'm working with a gentleman right now. I'll call him Sergeant Mike because I don't want to endanger his family. And he chose to serve in our country's military. And now he has immediate family members on the ground in Afghanistan who served with our military, and they can't get out. He spent 2 hours on the phone this morning going from the task force to the Doha embassy, back to the task force to a disconnected line at the State Department. He's ready to help. He's ready to get his family members out. And, it's jarring, Neil. I will talk to you right now, and then I'll look down at my phone and I'll get a message from Afghanistan and this family saying, what do we do next? How can we get out? What are the next steps? And that's what we're looking forward to work with at the State Department.
Well, I wish you all the best on this, Colonel. You're a remarkable individual. You never give up. You're tenacious. And I know it's tough in this situation because there's no U.S. government entity there to really help you. Keep us posted, Colonel. Colonel Tripp Adams, a U.S. Army veteran. He's devoted so much of his time to getting these people out, and it is a Herculean task.